you might need to slap yourself. You know what I'm saying? I got to get back into telling people to slap themselves, man. People routing up on the channel talking about some Clemson ain't this and that, man. Do one of them gong slaps, baby. Take it and gong and hit that slap and just slap yourself on top of the head because Clemson ain't going nowhere.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.
Yo, top Billin to ya. Clemson Tiger Nation. Guess who's back one more again? Your boy, the Underground King, at Murph Baldwin on Twitter. If you want to holler at me there. Actually, don't holler at me there. You know where you want to holler at me at? That will be patreon.com/Inside Clemson, where you can get exclusive film studies. You can get a podcast exclusive to the Patreon site. And also, man, you can get in that group chat tier that we have coming here and holler at your boy all day long about Clemson football. And football in general, man. So it should be pretty good. I got that bad boy back up and running like I had last season, where I unceremoniously, I don't know why I did that, but I'm back. It doesn't matter. We're going to make up for lost time, so I'll be definitely getting into it right there. I got to get back through some of the playoff stuff. Still got some good film from there that we got to look at there. But, man, the team is so goddamn loaded, man. I'm having to play catch up. And I'm excited about what's going on next season. Just for the simple fact that, I love scheming it up, man. I love scheming it up on the defensive side of the ball. And nobody's doing it better than Clemson on the defensive side of the ball. Very few can even kind of match what they're doing. I know a couple of teams that can get very close, if not match what they're doing this coming season. But that remains to be seen, because if you think Clemson is going anywhere, you might need to slap yourself. You know what I'm saying? I got to get back into telling people to slap themselves, man. People routing up on the channel talking about some Clemson ain't this and that, man. Do one of them gong slaps, baby. Take it and gong and hit that slap and just slap yourself on top of the head because Clemson ain't going nowhere. And it's absolutely loaded. So I'm going to get into a little bit of an offensive film study. The real in-depth type stuff will be found at patreon.com/Inside Clemson. But I'll give you a little bit right here because I want to talk about Slim Reaper right up here on the channel. Told you he was the greatest football player, greatest talent that I've ever seen in person. Saw him quite a few times when he was here in high school, having to cover him for a site that will remain nameless. You know what I'm saying? But also, man, speaking of that, make sure you're on the other YouTube, the alternate YouTube channel. I have some Clemson stuff on there as well. Got to entice you guys to come over there. We got to have a plan B out there, man. We're an army of one, Top Billin Nation, or the Top Billin brand over there YouTube channel. So I need you guys over there so we can take our army and have multiple places to get it cracking, if you know what I mean right there. So, man, we'll get into a little bit of a film study here, but, man, had to give a shout out to the defense and had to give a shout out to the Patreon, baby. You want them shirts, man? You see I got the Slim Reaper shirt popping, baby. You got Ross is up in here too, man. My boy Justin Ross, Julio Jones Jr. You got all them boys on the team, man. But it is what it is, man. I'm going to stop gloating over here. It's all good. It's a fun cover, definitely, and it's a fun fan base to cover the team with. So join me over there at the Patreon site. No joke for sure. And we'll get it done like that. All right. See you boys on the other side. Peace.
All right. I just love some of these innovative concepts that Clemson comes up with. At least tactically, a lot of the stuff is very fundamental and basic. But the way they implement it and give you a lot of things to think about, you know, Michigan's talking about the speed and space stuff. I think Clemson pretty much perfected that, you know, with what it does. Right. So we're going to have right here what's going to look like to the naked eye. Split zone, right? You're going to have zone flow from the offensive line. You're going to have my man TJ Chase right here. Look out for TJ Chase, a very roughneck type guy. He could very much fill the role of a slot receiver and do it well right here. Going to get him on a drag right here, right? But the kicker is having the end man on the line of scrimmage right here towards the boundary. He's going to look like he's getting optioned off of, right? But in actuality, you have Braden Galloway coming in right here on a submarine, looking like really the basis of a split zone. However, he's going to bluff and come out backside as well. So it's pretty dope here. You got Rencher coming through right here. Looks very much either like a read option or a split zone to the naked eye. But you get to isolate a player right here in Shaq Smith, who's going to be a stud. You'll see in the pass off right here with man coverage, Isaiah Simmons will be looking at Galloway, right? However, it's his job to pass it if it comes on. So it's like zone within a man confinement. So like matchup zone. So his job is to follow Galloway right here. However, you got Rencher taking his attention with the inside zone. So it's a very nice concept right there. All right, let's roll it right here. You see what I'm talking about? You see the zone flow right there. Split zone action going on by the offensive lineman. You see Galloway coming. So watch Simmons right here. He wants anything that's going to come out the backside right here. So originally that might have been Galloway, so he had him, but that responsibility passes off to Shaq Smith. But they're giving Shaq Smith a lot of things to think about, because your normal key is going to be reading inside out if you're a middle linebacker like he is right there, working from a stack backer standpoint. So you see him right there, very fixated with what's going on with the inside zone, with the flow, and these guys almost pretending like they're working up to the second level, like your normal inside zone. But right then and there, done. Boot side out the back, right? Shotgun boot, get Galloway in space. The rest is history. Look at that. Smith can't recover. Inside targets, meaning not necessarily just receivers. Start targeting the tight end more and everything like that. Way back like the Jordan Leggett days. It could be something to behold right there. I always laugh when people talk about Slim Reaper here, and they act as if he's a finished product. Dude is a true freshman. He has 2 more years of college eligibility. So I always think about, man, sky's the limit for this kid. What can he do to reinvent himself every year? And I was wondering about his pocket presence. We already know that he can throw on the run, right? But what about the ability just to subtly slide in the pocket and your pocket feel? So look at the collapsing defenders around here. Justin Foster running the arc, which we should see a lot, on defense right there. Look, step up in the pocket. Slide out, keep your eyes downfield, deliver a strike. Look at the product placement right in the numbers. Cornell Powell getting upfield, been able to move the ball. What are you going to do with that? Like, think about it logically. The guy is extremely accurate, extremely strong arm, can spread the ball. His ball distribution is something serious all over every quadrant of the field, can push the ball down the field. Now, if he gets into the little subtle mechanics of it and pocket feel and being able to extend plays, good night, man. Good night. All right, so I apologize for this because when they were on offense, they had to get down with the Kirk Herbstreit, Joey Galloway treatment, just like Alabama usually gets. Funny how stuff has moved along and evolved right here. Clemson's getting the same treatment, so I can't get a good angle on this. It's actually kind of annoying, but it was a pretty cool segment for as long as it lasted. But I believe everybody's just pretty much running stick routes right here. So it's 3rd and 14. You pretty much run to the sticks and then try to find a void in the zone, because they're going to be running some type of zone right here. So just keep an eye on Slim Reaper right here. So Slim Reaper immediately surveys the land. Look at the mechanics. Always sound with this guy. Perfect point and shoot foot. Surveying the land. Proper weight. This guy's just, I don't evoke this name that often, if at all, because this guy's my favorite quarterback. And but Trevor Lawrence is definitely reminding me of him, and that is one Andrew Luck. I'm gonna stand for Andrew Luck, man. Matter of fact, call me Stan Drew Luck. This guy is really, this is the kind of stuff that Andrew Luck does right here. So standing tall in the pocket, literally standing tall, seeing over the offensive lines, subtly sliding. Now here's the kicker right here. Now check this out right here. Get your shoulders parallels, run towards the line of scrimmage while getting your shoulders parallel to the line of scrimmage. So that's going to get that velocity on it right here. Look at this. Now look at that. Look at the arm break right here, where the hand breaks away from the football. Over the top delivery while running. Tell me, that's the Andrew Luck special right there. Andrew Luck specializes in this. But look at the product placement right over the defenders. So you know what that is. That's another thing. People talk about the ball always coming in hot with Trevor, aka Slim Reaper. Look at that. That's touch right over the defense. Cornell Powell, who has some really great grabs, move the sticks. Let's get it. That ain't scary. All right, check this one. They had a fabricated blitz call going on defense, right? Wiskowski got the sack because he ran through Lynn J. Dixon like something, like a hot knife through butter. But man, look what Slim Reaper did on this particular one right here. So you're going to have banjo coverage. You're going to have the slot receiver running a flat right here. So it's man coverage, but within a zone concept. So you'll have your man T. Higgins running a corner route with Sheridan Jones on him. So he leaves Sheridan Jones out the frame of the picture, but your man drops it right in between coverage right here when he's coming out that corner route. And it's so beautiful, just so beautiful. Check this out. You see him right there, not necessarily staring it down. You don't have to stare everything down, right, if you know where you're going to go. Pre-snap recognition. First of all, let's look at the defense right there. You know I can't do too much without talking about defense. That's my side of the ball right there. Look at the fabricated pressure scheme right here. My boy Justin Mascar right here. But look at Skowski getting them through here. So this is where they pay running backs to do work. You know, if he could have just stopped this and detonated it a little bit right here. But look at Skowski. Oh, a snot bubbler, neck jerking spine tingler right there. Look at that. Lynn J. Dixon spine all tingling. But look at my man right here. Avoid contact, step up in the pocket, and look where he places the ball. So I'm not so sure if this was a real game. Maybe, I don't know. If it was a real game, he may have gotten this pass off. But look at the touch on it, man. Look at Nolan Turner trying to peel back, and he can't do nothing about it because look at where the ball is placed. Look at this. Look at Sheridan Jones. He's done. He got cooked. But your man Nolan Turner couldn't get back there, and the ball is placed perfectly. Perfectly. Oh man, this could be a crazy year at the quarterback position, where normally in your second year you have a chance to step back, but I can just see him adding different elements to his game that'll make it to where the progression is an upward trend. All right, y'all. Hashtag real men watch to the end. Hashtag real football heads, right? So you know I had to get this one in here right here. My boy Joe Nagata up there with the thriller lean on the catch and everything. But more importantly, we gotta look at Slim Reaper right here. So everybody used to always hit me up last year on the Patreon site, be like, Murph, Trevor Lawrence always stares down his receivers. And I tell him, hey man, Trevor Lawrence is like 12 years old. Like, calm down. He can progress and stuff like that. He's already the best. What else do you want? What more do you want from me? Leave Brittany alone. All right, so check this out right here. Look at the pull right here, the crossover steps. Where is he looking at? He's looking at his primary right here. He comes all the way back over to probably what, his tertiary read in Joe Nagata. Plant, survey, hitch. It's not there. You see big Tyler Davis right here barreling down on him. Great pocket fill. Avoid that. Jackson Carman does a great job redirecting, kind of gets a little piece of him. My man shows that Andrew Luck type athleticism, that John Elway. You can see it right there. Look at that. Straight mechanics. Slowly start turning those shoulders towards the line of scrimmage. Get parallel. Accurate. That's the Trevor right there. The Trevor Luck. Andrew Luck, Trevor throw. But man, look at the product placement. Come on, fam. Thriller. Look at that. He's hitting it. What was that? Smooth Criminal or something? Come on, man. I don't even want to talk about it no more, man. That's just too scary if you're the opposition out there. First and foremost, you got to think about this. The offense didn't dominate anything. Everybody's expecting the offense to go out there and put up 40 or whatever in the spring game because you lost all those guys. Nope. If anything, the defense absolutely stifled them guys. So that's a scary thought in itself, because I told you before, all these boys do is reload. They had so much quality depth on the defensive side of the ball. The defense in very much certain aspects could actually get better. I think it'll be more team speed on that side of the ball, but we'll get to that. You know, if you want more in-depth stuff on this, I got to get to my man Tyson Famachang, however you say his name. I got to get to that bad boy, but it'll be on patreon.com/Inside Clemson. I'll get in depth on that type of stuff, get it to the guys over there. I got to show my boys over there some love. So in certain aspects, like the young receivers and everything, but very impressed with some of the stuff that I saw from Trevor Lawrence. Keep in mind, this is spring. You're working on stuff. A lot of people think that you're supposed to be a developed product. We shouldn't even really be watching spring ball. This is very much almost a continuation of last season. It's not till the summer and fall to where you should really see a progression. But you can see in the Slim Reaper right there, adding different elements to his game. That's just going to make it insane to try to defend this Clemson offense that we know is already going to be off the chain, right? So that defense going to be dope too. Very well could be in dynasty mode right here. Dynasty mode like a mother, all right? But with that being said, it's your boy Murph, the Underground King, patreon.com/Inside Clemson. Come get at your boy. Let's talk football all day long. Got that group chat coming. film studies podcasts and everything like that. Hashtag Real Men Watch to the end. Let me know if you watch to this particular point. And don't just skip to this point talking about some real men watch to the end either. Don't be running up in the comment section talking about first and all that. I'm just blocking you. We don't do that here, baby. We're talking football. We're talking the infrastructure of the game, all right? But thank you guys. I appreciate you as always, Clemson Tiger Nation. Holla at your boy. Get them shirts too.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.